Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie, and this is a general collective love reading for the sign of Sagittarius. I want to start kind of delving into and dipping a toe into the zodiac signs, and I'm going to start with my own zodiac sign and the collective of that. So Sagittarius is my sun sign. So I will be tapping into and speaking on the energy of Sagittarius. It's a general reading, so it might not resonate with you fully. Take only the bits intuitively that align and feel part of your experience and leave the rest. And let's get into it. With your person, the one you're here for, I align with the energy of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius energy aligns with me. Show me what I need to see for the collective of Sagittarius, please. I align with the energy of Sagittarius, and Sagittarius energy aligns with me. Please show me what I need to see for the sign of Sagittarius. And let's, what is the overall energy of you and your person towards one another? What is the overall energy of your person towards one another at this time? You and your person towards one another. Please give me 2 cards each, Spirit. Overall energy of Sagittarius and their person towards one another. 2 cards, please. 1. Okay, so you, new chapter, I'm trying to move on. Guilty, I feel pain from the damage I have caused. So you are wanting to move away from this, maybe because it's the only thing that you feel is your choice or your option right now. There might be a no contact situation between you and another person, and you don't have anywhere to go from where you are now, so you are kind of just doing what you got to do, moving forward with life, and pursuing what matters to you in life. But there is a part of you that is feeling a little guilty for the way in which your shadows might have manifested towards this person, because hurt people, right? So guilt suggests you have remorse or regret for your behavior, or however your actions or lack thereof affected this person. So trying to move on, but carrying guilt as you do it is where I am showing you towards this person, and the person you're here for. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. Unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and to discuss. So this person, from wherever they were at that caused whatever upheaval or unrest that's between you, they are actually seeing things from a different perspective and are ready to come towards you, meet you halfway in some aspect of whatever way they hadn't, to give equally in some way. And the way they're holding hands, it feels a romantic way, right? And there is an acknowledgement of unfinished business here for what's going on between you. And it could be associated for you, the guilt, right? Maybe you're carrying guilt that this person blames themselves for. So that's what I'm seeing right now. What is the strongest connecting energy between the two of you? Existing between and felt by both for the collective of Sagittarius. Strongest connecting energy between you and your person. Strongest connecting energy between you and your person at this time. Vulnerability. And I'm getting that this is the halfway mark that you have already walked out on and extended to this person. I think you are the torchbearer and the person who stepped out of whatever shame you are feeling, whatever thing that you are holding over your head and making yourself feel less because of, you know, your expectation of perfection in this imperfect realm. I think that this is where this reciprocity is coming in. So this is in the works. I'm picking up on the present timeline of you and your person right now. So vulnerability, I feel you have already displayed this and taken this courageous action. And it has inspired, however slowly, this person to realize that they want to do that as well, both for you and for themselves. It feels like a burden that needs to be put down, and this is the way to do it. So, and I think it's beautiful. There is a recognition within both of you that even without all of this armor, right? Look at this lady. She's like ripped. She's tough. So even without her armor, she is strong. She is capable. She is divine and powerful, right? So be aware of that in yourself. Okay, and let's see. What important aspect are each of you keeping from the other? Something that could really change the timeline and the way that this is flowing between the two of you right now. Let's get 2 cards for you, 2 cards for your person. What is an important aspect you're each keeping from one another right now? What important aspect are each of you, Sagittarius, keeping from your person? All right, and they're keeping from you. Okay, so for you, I have Page of Wands and Justice. So I feel you are inspired and really putting a lot of thought into taking a new passionate pursuit and path in your life. And you're in this process, you're simultaneously walking forward and seeking truth and balance in your life and letting go of things that you know at this point in your timeline no longer serve you. It's not an emotional cutting away. It's actually been very easy for you to walk away from these things because at this point in your evolution and expansion, you're seeing with great clarity in a way that you never have before things happening. People who are, being dishonest, people who are living in willful ignorance, people who are lacking accountability, right? Old habits that you used to participate in. Just a wide array of things that you are seeing with great clarity right now because of your rise in vibration and your expansion in, your character and your soul. So a passionate new path while simultaneously cutting away things that no longer serve you with directness and honesty of self. So you are not really telling your person about this, and possibly you're not telling your person this because they inspired you to do this. They illuminated shadows within you that through the healing process, you were brought to this new path. Where there were once walls, you are now seeing doors of opportunity, right? A blackness I'm seeing, right? You are just in a void of blackness, and all of a sudden you see a glimmer of light, kind of like how you step on a floor and it lights the floor, like in a movie or something. So that's what I'm seeing you're keeping from your person. A new passionate path, possibly that you feel is part of your purpose. And what is... I probably should have taken the 2 cards, but I'm going to shuffle again. It just feels right. Okay, what is your person keeping from you right now? What important aspect is Sagittarius's person keeping from them right now? What important aspect is Sagittarius's person keeping from them? What important aspect is Sagittarius's person keeping from them presently on this timeline? Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, 8 of Cups. So this feels like action or a strong mental feel to pursue and take action in explaining why they walked away from something that at the moment didn't feel emotionally fulfilling or like it was going anywhere. It just feels like they're not necessarily, this emotional energy might have had something to do with you, but it's not necessarily you. I think it was the flow and the way that the connection between you and the communication between you and the issues between you was going. I think this person saw within you a potential, but the way that things panned out really kind of, they didn't see a way beyond it, right? But right now at this point, I want to have an equal give and take, reciprocity. And I feel like this is what this person is kind of, it can't wait anymore. It can't be put on. It's too much of a burden. It has to be done. So it's kind of almost this person finding their courage, and it feels like action, right? They're not letting you know that they intend to come towards you and explain and, you know, give you what they didn't give you before. Reciprocity in explaining or giving you an explanation of maybe the fact that they agree that things between you are unfinished and need to be worked through, things unsaid and undone between you, right? And maybe a bit of an explanation as to why, right? And you might, it doesn't feel like you are aware of what this is. You might have, you know, an idea or a thought about it, but this feels like something that you don't see, or you won't be guessing is the reason. Okay, and let's take a look at the strongest crossing energy between you. What is the strongest crossing energy between you, Sagittarius, and the person on your mind? Strongest crossing energy, Spirit. Strongest crossing energy. Please show me the strongest crossing energy between Sagittarius and the person they're here for, the one that's on their mind. Strongest crossing energy, please. Shadow work. Neglecting to do shadow work is what I am seeing here. And it's a shared mutual energy. So you are both participating in not really addressing or confronting or putting much effort into healing your shadows in the way that is required of you to move fully past them and to fully, you know, let go of them. I feel like both of you are at the doorstep of knowing that in order to move forward past where you're at, it has to be done. There's a shared mutual understanding it has to be done. That's the next step for both of you. And I want to see how this is manifesting in each of you. Please give me a card for each for Sagittarius and their person, Spirit. How is this crossing energy manifesting on an individual basis from each of them? How is this crossing energy of neglecting shadow work manifesting in each Sagittarius and their person? One card for each, please. So for you, my life is a mess. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world, so go within to find peace there, and your life will reflect that. Your person, I am so drained. You are finding balance as you see what resonates and what does not. With clear sight, you are safe and protected. So my life is a mess is really the result of neglecting these subconscious beliefs that are really guiding the ship of your life at this time. It's not a conscious thing that you're aware of, but yeah, there is a cumulative effect that's happening in your life that is noticeable right now as a result of you neglecting to work on or address whatever it is that is required in your shadow work and healing at this time. A previous relationship, possibly the way in which this relationship or connection has affected you. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Go within, right? Sometimes society vilifies us for having these wounds, which I don't think anyone gets out of this life without wounds of some sort. Some get them in childhood, some get them in relationships, some get them later on in life. We don't really have a choice in some facet, but you are being encouraged to go within and recognize that your outer world and experience and this overwhelm you're feeling right now in keeping up with life will neutralize and be more peaceful and calm and serene once you go within to find that peace and to reflect upon what is still affecting you subconsciously in the shadows. And for your person, he or she is finding balance as they see what resonates and what does not with clear sight. So they are safe and protected. So for you, I find stillness within. Go confidently within to address this. And for your person, they are protected. They can find energy and ambition and hope in their lives through this once they find balance in the way in which they're living. Let's see. What does Spirit want you to bring your awareness to right now? In this moment, where you stand in your experience with this person, what does Spirit want you to bring your awareness to within you? Which is what you have control over in this situation. You cannot control the other person or what they do. They're going to act and behave how they want. But you can control and choose how you behave and what you focus on. So what does Spirit want you to bring your awareness to right now? Let's take the top one. Honesty, kindness. 23 and 29 might be relevant for you. So for honesty, we have the energy of honesty supports our choice to be courageously truthful and genuine with kindness and tact. And so honesty can be delivered in many different ways. So this card is highlighting the necessity in your honesty and the way you communicate with others to involve kindness and tact. So the way that you deliver it should be mindful of the person receiving it, to help them and to stroke your ego in some way. Because that's a tendency in all of us, right? Is to be mindful of when our ego takes over and to call it back and to choose to move forward with soul and with love and kindness. So with kindness, the energy of kindness reminds us to be considerate and wise in our interactions with others and ourselves, and to find the root of our love through our connection to Source. And I'm just kind of getting, what would Jesus do, right? Think of all of the hardships and the horrible things that happened to him in his time here. And he embodied still kindness and honesty in his pursuit. And while we can't all be perfect, and good like Jesus was, we could and we can try to be as close to that as we can when we become aware that we are acting in ways other, than unconditional love and kindness towards others. So, honesty and kindness, and perhaps this is a call to evaluate, if you're willing within yourself, how you can bring more of these energies and these aspects to the way you communicate with this person, or how they communicate to you. It could, be something on the receiving end of something that they need to be mindful of as well. Okay. And let's get some guidance from Spirit for this connection. What would you like to tell the collective of Sagittarius at this time, in this present moment? What would you like to tell the collective of Sagittarius? Here and now, the future does not exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again because here and now there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. And this is an act that we all actually are called to practice, throughout our lives every day. Is bringing our mind and our thoughts from some imagined future and worrying about that and anticipating it and draining our present moment because of worrying about something that doesn't exist yet and something we don't have control. Like, it's good to make plans and to look to your future and to have a vision, but to embody anxiety and stress and worry about something that really today you have no power to change the thing that's bringing you stress or anxiety, right? Or to worry about past events, should have, could have, would have, wish I would have done this, how did that make them feel? And living in a time that doesn't exist. And really all that exists is right now. As you breathe, as you take in life, it's right now. This is your life. What you think right now in this moment, how you act, behave, that is your life. So a call to be mindful and to pay attention to your thoughts. Are they really in the present moment? And a way to tap into the present moment is your senses. What do you smell? If you close your eyes, what do you hear? And you keep your mind on that, right? If you're eating, be fully present in your experience of eating and tasting your food and really, the gratitude for it, right? So be mindful of where your mind is going and notice if it's too far in the future in an unhealthy or non-beneficial way, or if it's stuck in yesterday, worrying about something that is done and the ink is dry with. So be here and now. Also, blue light in meditation or ritual work might be beneficial at this time. And what is that one? Is it your throat? It's your throat chakra, right? Your communication. Okay. And what's actionable guidance from your higher self, Sagittarius? What actionable guidance would Spirit like to give you through this reading at this time? What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. A soul action that you can take today. Breathe in your favorite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly. Drop your shoulders and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. And it feels like this kind of goes in alignment with the here and now. And my life is a mess, right? This could be, to reiterate and read it again, your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Go within to find peace there, and your life will reflect that. So my life is a mess could be possibly the result of not being present, thinking too much of tomorrow or being stuck in yesterday. So be in the here and now. Look inward for whatever answers you are seeking or whatever confusion you're experiencing. And recognize that when you go within to find that inner peace within meditation, breath work, exercise, whatever gets your mind present and focused fully on something, it will take away and wash all of that chaos and that anxiety and stress and worry and, you know, everything that happens from leaving the seat of your soul to go and find something external. No answers will be out there when the chaos is in the mind, right? Look inward. And I'm going to leave your reading there. Hopefully that was helpful. And if it was, leave a like, a comment, share if this is a message you feel could help somebody else. And have a beautiful day or night wherever you are. This reading is timeless. So whenever you find it, if it aligns with your experience and it feels relevant to what you're going through, then it's your reading. Take care. Sending you all so much love.